All right, we're hopping on here for a little quick little surprise live stream. Didn't really even put it out there that I'm going to be doing this live stream. So we're going to give people a few minutes to hop in the live stream here. Just in case you're watching this, we're going to come on for about 30, maybe 40 minutes, something like that. And just kind of give people time to hop in. Hey, what's going on there, Bezos? Welcome in, my man. Pawn, what's going on? Guys, so people that's joining in real quick, this is, like I said, a surprise live stream. I was going to come up here and do a video, but I'm like, you know what? It's probably best just to come on here and just kind of have a conversation with you guys. Let's talk about these three stocks that we're going to be going over here in today's little live stream. So we're going to be talking about ticker symbol MMAT, Metamaterials. We can discuss the dividend, which is MMTLP, the special preferred share. We're also going to talk about Bbig, and we're also going to be talking about Sofi. That's right, three bangers. Well, I guess you can count MMTLP and MMAT kind of all in one. But yeah, we got three bangers to talk about in today's live stream, man. All right. Hey, what's going on, Hal? Welcome, man. Welcome everyone in. Krishna saying added some more MMAT. That's what I'm talking about right there. Yeah, Sofi, man. What the heck happened with Sofi after hours? Sofi like blew up after hours. I need to get it on Sofi stock. For some reason, Google has stopped updating around like 5 o'clock today. So I don't know what the deal is, but I think we can pull it up on Yahoo Finance, and it may give us the more updated price. Here we go. Sofi Technologies. There we go. Look at that thing after hours. Now, this initial chart here, guys, stops at 4 o'clock. But if you look here after hours, look at this jump on Sofi Technologies after hours. This thing ended the day at 12:06. It was down 8.64% after hours. It shot up $2.01, up 16.67%, trading over $14 right now. I do have Sofi in my portfolio. I have around a $13.50 or so average cost. So yeah, I wish I would have been able to buy more in the low 12s, but I'm happy to have a great stock finally perform well in the market. So that's what I want to say, guys. As we talk about these other stocks, Sofi, a great stock, finally is getting some recognition. Let's hope we hold these gains on Sofi. Let's refresh it here, see if we're still hanging at that 1407. So while that's refreshing here, let's pull up Bbig stock, Yahoo Finance. Because I like the Yahoo Finance, actually. Let's see what we got here. Hey, what's going on, Jay Bridge? Look at Bbig today, by the way. This thing was up $1.12 in the regular hours, up 27.5%. After hours, it went up another 59 cents, up another 11.37%. Bbig is just like beasting here. It has no intentions of wanting to slow down. Bbig is on a roll right now. It's pretty amazing to see that Bbig is just like taking off right now. If we go here to the 5-day, this is something that I just like want to say out there to all of my metamaterial people, all my meta heads, all the future meta millionaires, guys. Like I said, Bbig is a good prime example. I think we are very similar to Venco Ventures. Now, if we can get volume that like Venco Ventures is getting Bbig, our stock can definitely see this kind of run potential as well. As you see back here, the stock was trading at 234, 240 back on Tuesday the 11th. And today we're up over 578. Jay Bridge, you get that VW piece I sent you? I don't know if I did. Did you send it, Jay Bridge, over Twitter in a message? The VW piece. I've had some few messages on Twitter, actually. I don't want to pull them up here. That was I am. Oh yeah, did send me Wedge. He did send me some stuff, or he was talking to Wedge. Okay, gotcha. All right, so let's go take a look here. I want to run down the FinTel real quick on this information, guys, and let's just check these three stocks out here on the FinTel. ODR tweeted MMAT going to $1. I don't think so. I hope not. I think $2 is a big psychological level. If we do crack below $2, it could get very interesting. Oh, we do have some new buyers and sellers here, so we need to go check that out. Let's go take a look at MMAT short interest here real quick. So short squeeze score setting at 76.08, ranked 350. Short shares are up to 400,000. Only a 1.17 fee. So here on the 18th, they has a FINRA short volume of 55.27. And we do not have the aggregate short volume ratio. But let's go. Did this update down here? No, still 1231. Yes, Hal, $30 divvy. Oh my God, if we get a $30 divvy, that's going to be totally phenomenal. Guys, real quick, if you did not watch the live stream yesterday, which is right here playing, it's my just stream yesterday. We did a live stream with Market Moves. Market Moves is a very sensational special YouTuber, man. Very intelligent gentleman. I highly recommend you go watch this live stream. After you watch this live stream and you hear us in our interview, I highly suggest you go subscribe to his channel. I have his YouTube channel in the pinned comments, and it's during the live chat as well. Hal, thank you so much, man, for the super chat. We appreciate it, brother. Those super chats go a long way and help building the channel. $30 divvy equals 600K plus. Let's effing go. Yes. Ian says, Terry, how's it going? Crazy day in the market. Bbig, ATVI, Neuro, DWAC, BBA. Yeah, there's so many big moves happening right now. Yes, the crude oil, actually. Didn't GP say the divvy is 1 to 20? Can it be more? All right, Allie, so your comment there, didn't GP say the divvy is from 1 to 20? Can it be more? When George did that interview, that was a long time ago, and oil wasn't near the price that it is today. If we go here to oil futures, I like going to oil futures, guys. And did I pull it up on here? Seeing if it's going to give me. This ain't the one I was on. This isn't the one I was on. Bezos, thank you, man, for the super chat. Appreciate it. It helps so much, guys. You don't even know. The super chats are just so helpful. Yeah, here we go. Crude oil, 86.94. Hal says, in roller we trust. Yeah, that is kind of funny. In roller we trust. Absolutely. That's pretty funny. I like it. We got from those live streams, we got hashtag bird to dip and hashtag when I did a right brain trader, brain to dip. So we got those out there. Yes. I just got a message here from Wedge. Oil was about $65 a barrel when George made that comment. Thank you, Wedge, for chiming in there. I could not remember what oil price was when George did that. So to keep in mind, guys, oil is now up over 86, going over $87. So, yeah, oil is a lot higher. It's 20-some dollars a barrel higher. So that will increase the dividend, in my personal opinion. As you can see here, the price will fluctuate. We'll keep an eye on that. All right, so back here to the buyers. All right, we got Cutler Group here on today, the 18th. What did they do? Has disclosed a form owning 16,000 shares. All right, so they increased by, it looks like, another 1,000, maybe 800 or so shares. So they did increase the position, which is good to see. All right, so we got a good comment here. Skylar Holmes says, do you think they'll go off the oil price on the date of the drilling? I would think they could. Here's what I'm thinking. Now, they could definitely, absolutely want to go off that oil price. But the other side of it, they could want to factor in a little bit of the future price of oil, because all the big banks, a lot of the oil investors are out there saying that oil is going to reach $100, oil is going to reach $125, oil is going to reach $150. It's just a matter of time. I don't think oil is going to go down anytime soon. With a lot of vehicles, it's going to take a long time for oil to come back down, in my personal opinion. All right, so here we go. Wedge commented, May the 13th was that interview price was $63.82, and now we are at $86.91. So yeah, a huge difference of about $23. Yeah, so $23 more from when that interview was done with George. Let's update here and see if we got anything. Still says 1407. It's Venco Ventures looking like. Yeah, these are going to be updates. We're past 8 o'clock now. Courtney asked a good question. In this spinoff, do we expect a cash dividend or a short squeeze? There's so much speculation out there that I wouldn't be surprised if we get just a little bit of everything. But it is possible. We could. Now, here's a couple possibilities we get, guys. We talked about this before. There is definitely possibility that we could just get our current Series A preferred shares transferred over to Oilco Holdings until they get a deal finalized. That is possible. So you may see your Series A preferred shares disappear and maybe get converted over to Oilco Holdings, which would be a private company, which would be phenomenal, because then that means the shorts cannot short that private company. And once they establish a dividend, or we've seen on the one brokerage, I want to say it's TD Ameritrade, Thinkorswim, that they have callable after. So there could be a point where me and Market Moves was discussing yesterday. Let's just say they say it's a $30 dividend, but they want to call it back, where they want to buy these shares from you because they may want to take stake, whole 100% ownership. So they may say it's a $30 divvy. We'll buy it back from you for $25, maybe $27, $28. Like I said, we're just kind of estimating here. We're just kind of shooting off the hip and taking guesses of what could happen. All right, so we got Wedge here. The sale price should follow market prices, not like buying a house where you can lock in interest rate. That's true. So yeah, they could just go out that day. Now, the good thing is, whoever would be purchasing this, I think is going to feel very comfortable. So even if they're buying this oil in the ground, the mineral rights that's in the ground, I think they're going to feel very comfortable buying it at $86, let's say $85 to $90 range, because all the big banks, all the experts are predicting oil to go up to $100 to $150 this year. So that is a key thing to remember too. So if the big experts are predicting $100, $150 a barrel oil, I think you're going to feel comfortable paying $80 to $85 at this current price. That's just my opinion. We will see what happens here in the future. Okay, so we covered metamaterials. Now I'm going to go to Bbig and see what Bbig is doing over here. Let me go to the short interest on Bbig. Wow, short squeeze score on Bbig, a 93.21, rank 11 on the short squeeze score. And look at this, guys. Bbig has 0 shares to short. There is no shares to short. And the last fee was 25.93% if they want to short Bbig. Wow, look at this FINRA volume today again. 161.1 million shares were traded in the dark pools, guys, and they shorted over 92.6 million, which is 57.46%. That is truly amazing. Hal, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. All right, we got Carl. Terry, what do you think of the liquidity of the Oilco shares? Like I said, I think Oilco is going to be private. I don't think they're going to go down that road and put Oilco as a publicly traded company. I think we know that there's 250,000 shares, 250 million shares of Oilco, and we know there's around 165 million preferred Series A shares. Now, we're thinking that they could leave those other 70 or 80 million shares maybe on the back to maybe pay people down the road, or they could give us maybe for every one preferred share like 1.1 or 1.2 of the oil co shares. We'll have to see how this pans out. It's going to be very exciting. All right, so that's the short interest. We covered that, which Bbig's looking pretty crazy on the short interest. Oh, the other thing I wanted to show you, if we go to the owners, and I just showed you guys that in just the dark pool alone, this is what I find interesting. There was 181 million shares traded, but the total shares outstanding on Bbig is only 136.4 million. So there is telling me that there's like 50 million shares traded than what's even shares outstanding. Now, how is that possible is beyond me. How can there be more shares traded in just the dark pool than the shares outstanding that Bbig even has? That is pretty amazing. Kevin says, hey, Terry, if Fintel shows no shares to short, how are they able to have 92 million shares of the short volume of Bbig? Are those all synthetic? I honestly believe yes, Kevin. That's a great question. I believe there's so many synthetic naked shorting out here going on that it's just unreal. And it would not surprise me that this stock can keep running. We've been covering this now for about the last week. I've been throwing it in some of the videos. I did a dedicated video to this. And ever since then, the stock just keeps running. This thing is pretty amazing in what it's doing. All right, I want to see if they got the article down here. Yes, guys. All right, so I'm going to talk about SoFi a little bit. I wanted to cram these 3 stocks in this little live stream and answer some of your questions. And here it is, man. This is huge. This is what drove SoFi up like $2 after hour. SoFi receives the regulatory approval to become a national bank. This is like huge news we've been waiting for SoFi to get that bank charter. Now, I didn't get to go through and read this entire article, but I'm going to go do that later on. You guys, if you want to get some DD on it, you can come in here and read this article as well. But this is what drove the after hours price on SoFi, that they received regulatory approval to become a national bank. That is huge. Not only that, guys, we got the Super Bowl coming right around the corner. They're going to have, I believe the Super Bowl is at the SoFi Stadium. So this is going to be some huge advertisement for SoFi. I believe we got the Chargers, Rams or Chargers, whoever just won yesterday, trying to keep up with everything. But yeah, there it is. And look at this, man. It went from $12 to $14, $2 increase in a matter of no time. All right, what else we got here? Seeing if we got anything here, buzz it on Twitter. But yeah, man, that's some of the, oh yeah. So we looked at Bbig here. Let's go take a look at SoFi. And let's just see. Yeah, SoFi, man, is a great stock. This is one you can kind of invest in, and I don't think you have much to worry with. All right, so here we go. Short squeeze score on SoFi, 70.86, ranked 739. Wow. SoFi really is no one wanting to short this stock at all. I don't think I've ever seen this covering stocks before. So before January the 6th, they haven't shorted any stocks since November 30th, guys. What the heck? Wow. So they shorted it the whole way down to 0 and then returned every single share at this leading prime brokerage. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen a stock not get shorted. There's the full 10 million shares at this prime brokerage. Actually, how many shares are outstanding? Let's look at that. Wow, SoFi does have a lot of shares, 806 million shares. But an interesting fact here, if we look at the institutional shares, they hold 45.77%, over 369 million of those shares. Now, we're taking this information with a grain of salt. We know that Fintel sometimes can be accurate. Sometimes it could be a little bit off as well, but take that for what it is. Still pretty amazing that SoFi got the bank charter here. That's what we've all been waiting for, man. That's huge. All right. Skylar says, MMAT will start to move once the MMTLP is resolved and paid out. Yes. Yes, it will. Now, If you want to get some interesting information on this theory here, Skylar, and anyone else here watching, the live stream yesterday I did with Market Moves, he has a chart and a graph that goes over, and we cover it in this live stream. It's worth your time to go watch this live stream, guys. He has a chart. If we get paid out our dividends, he has a chart that shows if we put 25% back of our dividends back into MMAT and how that will affect the how many negative shares would be out there in the market. He also has a graph on if we only took 12.5% of our money, and he also has a graph if we did 7.5% actually. So yeah, pretty amazing stuff. How many negative shares it would be. Actually, I might be able to. Oh yeah, actually, I want to get back here on Twitter, guys, because I seen someone shared. I got to go to my buddy Ehor and I got to reshare this. Check out Sin's next runner. I remember Sensiotic was a hot stock a while back. All right, so let me get out here and find this here. Ehor was pretty active here today, and I seen that. Sure, we ain't got no more questions. Hope my stream didn't let. No, it didn't. Okay. All right, if that's fuel cell, EV Go. Wow, EV Go is really heavily shorted too. Wow. Jeez. Workhorse is shorted pretty heavily. Lemonade shorted pretty heavily. Matterport shorted pretty decently. Not as heavy as some of those other ones. AMC, Tattooed Chef is shorted pretty heavily. Rely is really, wow, Rely is really shorted. 184% fee if you want to short that stock. I don't think so. That's pretty crazy that someone want to go in there and short and pay that price. Yeah, Nikola, wow, their fee's really cheap for being short 20-some%. Wow. All right, let's go here. Gree. TMR, DATS, close. I know it's down here. Tilray. There's SoFi. Yeah, SoFi ain't really too much. We just looked at SoFi, but here's this chart on SoFi. Siri. Okay. Here's Sensiotic. Someone just commented here. Mark commented on the Sensiotic. See, I don't think my chat is working. Let me pull it back up here and refresh it. All right, guys. Hope the chat ain't freezing up, but leave a comment so I can see down there. I can't believe there ain't no one leaving a comment. Maybe YouTube is acting up on us here. There we go. I got a comment from Ian. So Sensiotics is showing here from Ehor. He is the predicting manager at S3 Partners. So for Sensiotics, has 74.61 million shares shorted. 20.94% short interest of the float, 17.31 short interest of float, 7% fee if they want to short it. Shares shorted or down, work that. Wow, look at this. This is what you want to see. I like seeing this. The shorts are down 13 million in 2022 mark-to-market losses. That's what I like to see right there, where the shorts are down. Yes, I like seeing that. All right, guys. Here we go. Here's MMAT. Let me retweet this here, actually. Retweet my man Ehor here. Hey, Rick, what's going on, man? Rick, long time, brother. Glad you're here. So here we go. Ehor here. He's the managing director of Predictive Analytics, X3 Partners financial analytic firm. All right, so here's what I wanted to show you guys. MAT short interest is 81 million. 38.01 million shares are shorted. 15.96% short interest afloat. 13.77% S3 short interest afloat. 1.57 fee. Shares shorted are up 2 million, worth 3 million, 4.24% over the last week. All right, so the shorts are up 14 million in 2022 mark-to-market profits, including 2 million on today's 2.88% move. Wow. So just to give you an idea how much the shorts are making, MMAT stock was down 2.88% today, guys. And on that move, the shorts made $2 million. So, yeah, I guess that's why they're out there shorting the hell out of us, because even on not even 3%, they're making $2 million. So that means they're up $14 million on shorting our stock. Now, I'm hoping once we get this dividend, we can burn these shorts. We can torch these damn shorts. And yeah, we can torch the shorts. That's what we're hoping to do. All right. So Kevin says, sends the FDA approval for their Eversense glucose monitoring system this month. Mark says the 180-day approval coming up. Ah, okay. Okay, cool. Live chat. Okay, cool. Think we're good. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much all of the information that I wanted to get on here and cover. So if any of you guys have any questions, would be a great time to answer any questions right now. I still can't get over this SoFi today. I'm going to be curious to see on SoFi tomorrow if we keep running on this news or do we sell right back off. So that's going to be interesting. All right, so we got Rick saying, I'm putting my whole dividend back into MMAT. That is what we want to hear. Hal says, I can't imagine it going much lower at this point. That is true, Ian. Yes. Rick says, I wish I would have listened on GNOG. Yeah, GNOG, man, I can't believe how low GNOG is right now. It is pretty crazy. I always like getting on here and looking at the MMTLP, see what's going on. Pretty good entertainment. There is so many shills on here, it is unreal. All right, let's see here. Oh, actually, real quick, I might be able to, if I can pull up my chat here from Tony. Oh, here we go. Let me see. Let me pull this up real quick, guys. He has his charts here. Yes, right here. No, not this one. Not this chart. Oh, no, I had it on his video. I don't have it over here in the charts he sent me. That is not the one. Darn it. But anyway, there's a great video out here on market moves where I don't know if I'll be able to pull it up during this live stream or not. If I'll be able to find out where we did the chart. But I'd like to show it to you guys real quick. I don't know if I'll... Oh, it's going to be funny on me. Let me see if I can find it here real quick, guys. Yeah, so here's a little bit of it. If we reinvest, here it was actually. All right, we'll let that play. So here it shows, let me make this bigger. All right. Make sure my thing ain't in the way. But here you can see if we reinvested 25% of our dividend back into MMAT, that would leave negative 523 million shares. So keep that in mind. And here you can see the rest of the chart. Let me just go back here and adjust this box actually. Whoa, adjust this here. So this is from the live stream yesterday where we talked with Market Moves about this chart. And if we took 12.5% of our dividend and reinvested it back into MMAT, that would be negative 167 million shares out there left. If we only took 7%, so $7 from every $100 you get off a dividend, we would be negative 10.7 million shares, guys. So yeah, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff on there. Go watch that live stream yesterday. You will not be disappointed. All right, what do we get? DK Oilco shares will be public. No, Oilco is going to be, in my opinion, Oilco is going to be private. That's a no question. That they will not put that as publicly traded. All right, so let's see here. Bbig price predictions. I would like to know what you guys' Bbig price predictions are. Because I believe if we just go back here and go to Bbig, I want to say the high of this stock was, what was it? Go back to 1 year. Yeah, it was around a little over $10 that it shows here. It closed on a regular day. $10. So will it keep going? Now, I've been hearing a lot of buzz about Bbig going to $20. That's what I've been hearing. We're gonna see how far Bbig is gonna go. As we look there on the Fintel, that Bbig, there is no shares left to short at that leading prime brokerage. So in my opinion, as long as retail holds and the institutions hold that currently own it and nobody sells off, this could be the next like AMC GME. It really could right now. But we're still at the beginning stages. So we got to see if this momentum keeps going on Bbig. So that's what's going to remain to be seen, if it can be. Now, I would like to think after Bbig has its run and MMAT gets the dividend, the MMAT is going to get a run similar to Bbig here with the way this stock's been going. Last 5 trading days up 125%. Truly phenomenal. You can see back here on the 11th, trading at $2.30 today at $5.19. Yeah, $5.19. So that's pretty amazing. So keep that in mind. If you look at MMAT, it's pretty darn similar. We're down currently at MMAT. At the bottom where Bbig was at, if you look at kind of our chart, see, we're already down here on this slope. We're down here at the low. Now we're ready to reverse back up. Ian says, I think all-time high was $12.49. I think it could break 9. Yeah. I think Bbig did hit like $12 or so after hours. But I think during the trading day, it kind of went from there. Let's refresh on this here. The crude oil saying 86.95. Wow. All right, so Kevin says Bbig will hit 40. Cryptide Lomotif will provide huge PR buying power. That is very possible. The Lomotif is very interesting in my opinion. So is the Cryptide. That's some pretty interesting stuff. When pays divvy? Mid-February, George drops the PR hope. I kind of agree, Hal. I think in my personal opinion that I believe that they put that out. Oh, there we go. I believe they said March because we know MetaMaterials likes to catch people by surprise in a sense. They like to, let's say, you know how they gave us this January early thing and now it's going to, you know, the end of the quarter. So I think they're going to kind of surprise us on it. Kind of like how they, in a sense, trapped the shorts, where the shorts, they did the merger on, I want to say that Thursday or Friday, and they trapped the shorts in those positions. They didn't get time to close out their shorts, which I believe is why, just a quick thing here, if you go on to and just type in MMAT stock, you will see nothing but FUD. And I mean, you just scroll down here and look. Law firm, lawsuit. Yeah, it's just, all this here is just tying up our news feed. You can't even see where they just announced the preferred share information because they just keep filling up our feed with this bogus lawsuit crap. And I found it pretty amazing. As soon as they put out the press release of the preferred share and what was going on, where they're backdating it to March, that literally a half hour to an hour later, one of these law firms comes out and puts one of those down, so it keeps bumping down our preferred share email. So I found that very interesting. So guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I just wanted to come on here and live stream and give you a quick update on those 3 stocks, man. Crazy times are ahead. I hope MetaMaterials can keep above $2. That would be a great sign. And just hang in there until we get the dividend. I know that is the, well, that's beautiful right there. $87 a barrel right now. That's beautiful. So yeah, Jay Bridge here. Hey y'all, help Terry out. Smash the like and slap the ass. Yes. Yes. So all right, guys, that's going to be it for today's video, and I will catch y'all in the next one, guys.